So, Tanya, you're solo camping without Derek today. I know you do a lot of camping with him, but there's times when you want to get off and not have the responsibility to work around the wheelchair and the lift and all that stuff.
There's also times where Derek doesn't want to. I love to be outside all the time.
Right.
So we do live an outdoor lifestyle, whether we're at the home base or wherever. We're always outside. But there are other responsibilities. So sometimes Derek stays to take care of those responsibilities. But I don't want to be there doing that stuff because we're in the middle of construction.
Right.
Yeah, we just got the house. Like, he had to wait. His dad passed away, so we had to wait till it went through probate and all, all that kind of stuff. And so then we pretty much ripped everything out to make it wheelchair friendly.
So you pretty much started from scratch. So Derek, he's managing all that,
Yes.
all the construction, all the work. Sometimes it's not convenient for him to leave, and he can stay home and get the work done at home while you're still out enjoying the outdoors.
Correct. Right? And he has the foundation to run, the Just Roll With It Mobility Foundation that he founded, and it's now a nonprofit. So he's dealing with trying to get fundraising going and events and stuff like that. So he's busy. He's busy.
So tell me what the difference is between you solo camping and camping with Derek.
Yeah. When Derek's with me, obviously the wheelchair takes up a big amount of space. Right. So like yesterday during the monsoon, we couldn't have left it outside. Even with the moonshade, there was so much rain. It was coming out underneath. It was pouring. So that wheelchair would have had to been inside with us. Right. With 2 dogs and 2 of us. Right. And in that small of space, it gets crowded, and you have to figure out something to do during those times. Then you have to move. It's like a jigsaw puzzle or Tetris, moving things. Like I would move the refrigerator somewhere up to the cab or under the bed, just to get the wheelchair to the side so I could get by to go to the bathroom or the kitchen. So
there's the service dog, Gunner.
Yeah, German Shepherd. You guys, I'm sure all know Gunner. He's the most amazing dog you could ever have. He's a gift. Right. And he does take up a big amount of space. He's a large German Shepherd. So between that, and he has a bed on the floor at night. So we have a full-size bed that Derek and I have to share, which is tight. And then we have Gunner, who wants to be up there, but he's got his bed on the floor. And then the wheelchair. So imagine the floor taken up.
In a van.
We're not talking about a big RV. We're talking about
So you can't cook in there with all that in there.
I did.
I know, but I can't imagine.
I have. It's hard.
There's a lot of obstacles when you're both of course, you have adapted. You love each other. You met Derek before. I mean, you knew him.
I knew him in high school.
So
before he was in the wheelchair.
You already knew him. Yeah. You married him knowing the obstacles.
Yeah.
Recently, you had more health issues, so it's becoming harder. But you haven't let that stop you.
No. Derek, he loves to come. We went to Oregon, out of state, just recently last month. He came even with a broken leg. Okay, we don't try not to let anything stop us as far as physical issues, because we really feel that nature is healing. Okay, we would rather be healed out in the sun, in the air.
It is healing.
It's very healing. Very, for us. Yeah. And so we will sometimes push the envelope and go and take the time to go, and we have a great time. But it's trickier when I'm by myself. To me, that's like a castle in there. It's so much room.
Exactly.
So everything I need is in the van.
I would like to take a little pause here to thank my members who have joined my channel, support me monthly for as little as $2 a month. So thank you so much for your memberships.
wheelchair taking up so much space, we always bring a trailer because there's just too much stuff, or else we would go crazy. We call it the man cave. Man cave on wheels. It has his own toilet in there. It's got all kinds of man stuff on the walls and tools, and anyway, it can bring firewood, it can bring trash can, it can bring everything. Right. So with the trailer, we have everything. He's got wheelchair parts, he's got extra everything.
So your channels change a little bit over time,
yes.
Tanya. What's different about your channel?
We have gone from, it was, it's called Van Life Voyages, and we started just trying to encourage other people with disabilities to get out and enjoy life during the pandemic. Okay, started in 2020 during the pandemic. Like, we started the channel in May of 2020, so everybody was cooped up, everybody's getting depressed, we're like, why? Don't listen to them, just get out and enjoy life. If you're by yourself, why? I mean, you don't need to wear a mask, you just enjoy the fresh air and the vitamin D.
Yeah.
We stayed incredibly healthy during the entire pandemic.
Exactly.
By being outside and enjoying life. And so that was our goal. But it's changed because we do have the home base now that we're under construction, and we cannot go as much as we would love to, or he can't, I should say. So we're concentrating on outdoor living in general, because he does have an outdoor barbecue. We have a nice yard. We grow our own food organically on the property, some of it, small amounts. And we have a lake right there. We have a river around. So we're concentrating on helping people, anybody, just get outside, whether it be in your yard, put dirt on your hands, whether it be your local park, whether it be somewhere in your county, explore, go out, don't be cooped up. It'll really help you.
And my channel's changing too, because my disabilities are getting more complicated. My health is not that bad, really, considering all I've been through. I'm still doing really well compared to other people my age. I'm 70 years old. But I have noticed I can't travel the way I used to.
Right.
I can't do 500 or 600 mile trips. What I do is concentrate in the areas of Arizona, so I can still get out for a day or two.
Like we're doing right now.
Yes, exactly. So I can't travel all over the place like I used to, unless I have a caravan to travel with. Physically, it's hard for me to drive the big box van, and I don't have the visual that I need to drive it. And so I think if I get a smaller vehicle, it will be easier for me to travel a little bit more. Like you, Tanya, we have to stop a lot when we're traveling. So it's hard to go with caravans.
That's the reason I don't hardly ever caravan, or I always say I'll meet you there, give me the destination, because I have to stop every couple of hours. To stretch, to get out, to lay down because of my my neurological issues. And you've got some lasting from your stroke and neuropathy and, fibromyalgia. So we both have
arthritis.
Fibromyalgia. So we cannot just drive like 6 hours straight. And like everybody wants to go and get there, maybe stop once for gas, but I'm stopping a lot. So I always tell people, you either have to have the same travel habits, or I'm not going to caravan, I'll just meet you there, which is fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of comments on my channel. People say, I have this and that and so on and so forth. Should I travel? Should I get a van? Should I do this? I try never to give advice, but I give what I can do. But everybody's situation is different. But I do believe, Tanya, that everybody can get outdoors.
Yes.
Even in your own town, even in your own backyard, you can get outside and enjoy fresh air and do things out there that bring you pleasure and bring you joy. Even if you can't travel or you don't have a rig that you could travel in.
And if you can walk, or you're ambulatory, unlike Derek, but if you can walk, putting your feet in some grass, all that, it's grounding. It's something about it. It helps my pain.
Right.
It helps my neuropathy and my pain to walk on like grassy areas or dirt or something, or get garden, put your hands in the dirt to garden. All of that it sounds weird, but it definitely helps. And so we just try to get out. I mean, everybody's circumstances are different. I like to tell people before purchasing anything big or any big purchase, to, as far as should you go, should you not, go for a night, go for a
Test the
weekend,
waters.
test the waters, because it
Yeah.
may not be for you. It may be too hard for you to set up a tent or
Right.
whatever. Or if you know that that's going to be difficult, get the easiest tent there is out there, you know,
Right.
something like that. But get out there. You don't even have to do it overnight, or you do it in your yard. Put a
Yeah.
tent up in the backyard.
Test it out in
Heck
your
yeah,
yard.
test it out in your, or
Exactly.
rope off in the driveway with masking tape the size of the van. You know, like, can you
Exactly.
sleep in there? Can you live in there? You
Can you
know,
cook in there?
can you
Can
cook
you
in
go
that
to the
space?
bathroom?
Yeah.
So, Tanya, Van Life Voyages, please check our channel out with Derek and Tanya. Um, we are having a great time conversing about subjects we think you might be interested in. If you enjoyed these videos, please watch the next one where we will be talking about solo female camping. Thank you for coming. Please hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified, and hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Just a little thank you, and I'm letting you know your special gifts of love are helping me grow as I try to help others by your joining me. We are doing this together. We are family. We can help others to find joy in their lives and not be discouraged by all the strife. Thank you for your help, 'cause I know I'm not alone. You are all members and part of my